Alright, let's see if this, Alright, so... that should be good, I think. Alright. Oh, whoops, I pressed continue. I don't remember starting a session. Oh, I see the problem now. This is window capture. I need to add another source in order for this to start working. Alright, okay. So... I think now it should start working. It might take me a few minutes to see what's going on. So if we're like in a different, if we're in a wrong situation, then whoopsie daisy. But like, welcome to the stream. I'm Carnival Widow. I'm sure no one's watching, but you know, doesn't matter all too much to me. Right now we're playing Sable, which is a game that I've seen for a long time. I played a little bit on the Xbox Game Pass, but I really enjoyed it. And so I'm borrowing my my brother's PC in order to play high quality games right now. So while he's in boarding school, I'm gonna playing some games like this. All the time. Games I'm interested in, games I love and adore. You never can finally see whenever I can start analyzing what the video playing on my phone, then we'll start, I don't know, something. I need to switch, I need to go to YouTube and then switch accounts. So, I know there's not much I need to say, there's not much to say, but it's more of an experience. We'll probably change up some of the settings, get them to work a little nicer. Sound quality for the mic, I know, is probably not great at all. But it is what it is, and that can't really change how well it can be. I already tried fixing it. This is about the best I can get it. Now that is much nicer than the one than the how well I get it on my laptop. Level of detail, default. Right. Honestly, I would hope I would rather wish to play this on my on like an Xbox controller or something. I don't know, something that I'm more used to. I just like playing it on the Xbox controller a whole lot more than this. You know what? I might go do that. I don't know. I could drop. I'm pretty sure I don't lose anything from. Oh no, I do. I still remember. I think there is complications with that. Gosh, this game. Oh, so much color. I feel like I should go get my GameCube controller. Or at least give me a second. Still doesn't look like the live is up. I don't know what to say other than, crap. Let's see if I can... let's see here. Can I change the, What am I supposed to be doing again? Sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. I think I'm supposed to be working on getting that GameCube controller. I can't fucking remember. Oh yeah, so if I go to my dashboard, I could put in the stream URL, and then I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Go to my Discord. Oh, I don't have the Discord. I don't have a Discord on this computer. Shit. Shit, well, I don't know, how do I... Here, I'll just go to the live streaming thing, and then... Okay, so the stream health is excellent. Simply put, I don't have anything else to do. So, I obviously can't see sign in to chat. I'm back. I remembered that I probably left the GameCube controller in my bag. I'm feeling through my bag. It's not in there, which means I forgot where my GameCube controller is. Yay. The controller. Now I just have to figure out a way to mess around with it. There's still no videos coming up on my no live stream equivalent coming up on my feed, so not a good sign. If I go to the creator tab, nothing on my creator tab either, so I don't know exactly what to do about this conundrum. Like, do people have to find me randomly or something? Like, how does it work? Like, I don't know if my friends can see it pop up. If I even have friends that are subscribed to me, I'm not even sure. But, now, let me just untangle these cords real quick, and then we'll get started. And then we'll have a nice, relaxed stream for the rest of, I don't know, the next 2 hours maybe. I've got school in the morning, so I need to get up soon. Set to PC and look for the first and second player notch. don't tell me I have to... Dang it. Give me a quick second. Come on. Come on. I might need to close the game and then come back in. So just give me a quick another second. Typically that works, so... I don't know how well the GameCube controller is gonna work on this. Okay, plugging it into the second controller, the second slot probably worked. Don't ask me how that works, but it works. But hey, we got the controller working, so we're good to go. It still doesn't show me that that we're playing, but hey. To anybody out there who's not watching, prepare for a good work, good game. But yeah, the cell shading in this game, it's so, I don't know, it's so iconic, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love the depth. It's just so, it's so, like, in some places it's so muted, and in other places it can be so vibrant. So like you see that nice green and that nice pink, nice red, nice blue, and then you have all the muted colors from the shadows. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's just such a good game. Just from the visual standpoint, it's good. Now, what's even more incredible is that we can play this game at 60 FPS. Unlike on the Xbox, which can't run it very well. It has to constantly like have a wavering frame rate. I can't find the word I'm supposed to be saying. Oh yeah, you hear that nice GameCube roll? Yeah. Oh, holy crap. Okay, we don't have an L button. Left bumper is LT, RB is RT. want that good feeling, the good acceleration. There's fishing in this game? I just spoiled something for myself. Oh, it's got vibration. That's gotta be hectic. The problem is that like the C-stick isn't really like that. Doesn't really feel that good to like control the camera with. And I usually feel that way with the GameCube controller, but it's not that bad. I can't believe this game is running at 60 FPS though. That's just it's so incredible that it can run so well right now. But also, we seem to have come by like a little complication. Callback is why. There's not enough buttons on the GameCube controller to do this properly. I can't pull up the map. I think the navigator is like the thing. We're gonna have to constantly come back here probably. Although we probably don't need to sit. We probably don't need to go into photo mode. We'll see. We'll see. It's a little awkward to do, but I'm okay with it. I remember in my last game, I'm pretty sure the colors were a lot more muted because I chose to let it be that way. Holy crap, does this game look so refined. Here, I think before we like get too like into it. Let's see. Oh, come on. I know there's different. Huh. I could have sworn the colors were a lot more muted in my version. Yeah, no, we're not gonna go with that. We're gonna go with the default. Default Sable. How about that? But, yeah, it's nothing too true though. Shall we go? Guy with bucket for him. Guy with mask. Girl with mask, I think. I remember seeing this the first time, I was like, huh, lots of masks. I remember them being lots of masks and this being mask focused, but I was just like, wow, like, you don't see anybody's face in this game, do you? No, you don't. No, that's not how Sable does it. Alright? Alright, I can feel Jotty smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I know. Yeah. I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it, but I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? Oh my gosh, God. Sorry, but indentation. I can do good, just give me a bit. Maybe I'll let y'all read it out. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't. This game requires a lot of reading, so maybe I should just actually sound it out for you. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping into me. Feel my fingers. But then, I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through the fabric in my hair. It was fabric embraced in my mask. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. I'm sorry for the mumbling as well. It's late at night and I probably didn't take my medication, so I'm a little on the wavery side. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Oof. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Jade reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can. I think I'm ready. I thank Jade for the encouragement, and I tell her with a nod, I think I'm ready. I know you are. So let's get started. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jade's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. Hey, Jade, what will become of me if I choose the wrong path? There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Abexi, but the truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now, go. Speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Dress as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Alright, now oh, okay. Oh no, it's like the Blob. The Blob is a game I'm working on a review for right now. You pull out a compass, like half a second. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I felt the need to climb to the top of this tree. Also, this game is like, it's like Breath of the Wild. You could say, an indie version of Breath of the Wild. Cool. And different. Don't think it's the same thing. It's a good game, I swear. As I approach Halal, They give me an enthusiastic wave, even though they didn't do anything. I've always appreciated Halal's voice and all its verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small, round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I rub my thumb over it, and find it softly electric, like static on a cloth. Thank you. I thank them for the I thank them for the fuzzy rock. Oh, Sable, you don't know what this is, do you? No, I do. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I looked at the stone. It seems quite closed. Oh, Sable, you kidder. I have no laugh track, so I'm gonna have to do the laugh by myself. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like sponges, like little sponges, and hold it there for you to channel. Right now, it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask, how can I do this? Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Yellow claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, and don't forget, there's an Amber Alert on the way. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jotty's words now and tell Halal to go and see Driss. Alright. I'm gonna go... Okay, I'm gonna check the video stuff again. Still nothing. It's been 33 minutes. Like, I don't know, not 33, but past that a little bit. Since we started, and it's not telling me that it's not telling me that this is a thing. Let's see what happens if I look at my name. Oh snap! It actually shows up. Since we started, and it's not telling me that it's not telling me that it's something. Hey, so like I started it. So it's up now. I'm gonna I'm gonna send this to my friends. But yeah, no, it's nothing too. That's pretty cool. Hey, it's working though. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm gonna say we're live and full of bribe. I don't know. Full of thrive. I don't know. But now I can have this on and we can do whatever. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I'll just send it to 2 groups and we'll leave it like that. I don't know if someone will watch it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go back to. I need to go back to YouTube so that way I know someone's been watching. That way we're not too in the weird zone. Look at the live chat. That way we can see who's watching. Yada yada yada. You know the shiz. But oh, yes. And then you see like the little red light. Nice little color arrangement. Oh yeah, I have to power it up first. To dress. But, let's see. Though I've told myself not to be eager, it's all I can do not to race up the Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful, or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? He just turns to me with a bit of a start. Sable, hello! Hello, how are you today? I asked her, so he is. I'm well. I let it hang there a moment. I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might, sort of, possibly, maybe even have a bike for me? Your bike! Oh! He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike! Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike! That I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your gliding! Driss nods along with me. Yes. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I have to do that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Oh, getting a little self-aware, are we? I don't know if I feel comfortable with this. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. Gosh, Sable, don't you understand? You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it, and I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Just gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. As a tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Right, really? I mean, yes. Good, be gentle, though this sand cutter is older than Jotty. You treat her with respect. Right? Now, ride that bike through the rings and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Alright, let's go. How do I straight? Oh, there we go. But, at the rings. I wasn't paying too close attention to actually maybe the other ones were. See ring? Did I just fall over? I returned to Driss, who somehow managed to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Yes, absolutely. What kind of conversation is this? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Just, is this bike dangerous? Well, maybe. He doesn't flinch. Have you already been by Halal? Oh, right. I'd never forgotten about Halal, and thanked Driss for the reminder. Before at least nudging him a little bit about the bike, I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting used to the use of the sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands and such. My little errands? And Halal's got something to show you, too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. So, what they want me to do now is probably, I'm guessing, gonna go to the shrine. Maybe not. It said depart for Halal, so let's go get Halal instead. If I'm wrong, then you can turn it off for later. Let's see here. Edit. Does that work better? You'll have to tell me. Yeah, I've checked my phone. Thanks for telling me. Head up over the temple, Sable. I promise it'll be worth the trip. Alright, thanks for telling me. Doo-doo. Ah, yes. I didn't think I could go nose heavy right there, but well, I guess it's an option. Go nose heavy. But gosh, that fan is pretty loud back there. But go to the temple, blah 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 blah. No good stuff, you know. Obviously, no one was watching, so no one has any idea, would have any idea what the fuck is happening right now, and I shouldn't curse. At least I got it to work, so. And I could look at, I found it, I was able to look up this live stream by putting in my name, so that's pretty cool. But, one of the coolest bits of game design I see in this game is like, they make it very obvious where you should climb by putting some of those vines there. If you see a bunch of vines, you usually know, oh crap, that's probably a very viable spot for me to climb. Like they usually, I don't think they ever put a single vine where you can't climb up. So, it's just, oh, nice to think about. Kinda forgot about that. Not like it would have mattered, I would have had to do it either way. But, yeah, it's not too bad. We have two people, well, one person watching this. Pretty impressive, I would say so myself. But we go into the temple. We get we just got our gliding stone. It's unactivated, so we have to activate our gliding stone before we can use it. Now, what a gliding stone is, you should have been here for, and maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. The stone thrums like a beat of a heart as I approach the altar. I am exhilarated. I am ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. So here's the stone. So, did any of that make sense? Does anyone know what's happening? I don't. Or at least I didn't. Before So I've already played this game on Xbox Game Pass a little bit. But this is the first time I've been able to play it on a PC. And I absolutely adore this game. For as much as I played it. I kind of stopped playing after a little bit, but visuals, this game. Immaculate. And just how adorable it is in short is how I could say it. It's really hard to put into words how this game makes me feel, because it doesn't just make me feel, it's not just a surface level how it looks, it's like emotionally it does change you a little bit. So if you see that, we now have the ability to glide, which is, so this game is quite like Breath of the Wild, you could say. This could be your form of paraglider, although you use it a lot more, you use it a lot more in short bursts, you could say, than the paraglider. Especially in like the tutorial and such. Now I have to keep watching everything on my phone in order so that way I can actually see what's going on. Like, I can't check anything on my PC right now because... Actually, I probably could if I hooked up this display. If I hooked up one of the windows to, I don't know, this PC, the PC display, and then hook one other to the TV, I'd be able to see, like, text messages and stuff from there. But right now I'm having to use my phone in order to see it. So I see an LEG in the chat. Is that someone I know personally, or is that someone who just happened to find this? Right, back here with dress, and actually no, I have to go back to Halal instead. Roger Dodger, that's what I was guessing. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know that what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting, true freedom. I tell Halal that hovering is exciting, and I ramble for a moment about the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right? You can do anything you want. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you, sir. I tell Halal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. And that's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, huh? Think about it. But decide that there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm already saying goodbye to my clan, my family, home, childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about the ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help. And they tell me that I'll miss them. They tell me that they'll miss me. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, though, Halal gestures toward the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. That's good. Seems no one's watching, that's good. Don't have to hear my horrid voice. Clockman. Sizzo is an outclanner to the Abexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Abexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Abexi versus outclanners suggests a nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us, and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited for my bike. Sizzo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's a quite serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Yadi told me how excited you were. See those sniffs? She also told me that Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? Hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I told her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss for his forgetfulness, but where I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might just be as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike? Ask Sizzo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build your own hoverbike. Of course. To make suggests you're creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Oh right, that's something that the machinists believe in. I would go into it, but we'll eventually get to it, I'm sure. Here, take this. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding old parts. I asked Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on the Great Rock, near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I'll tell Sizzo I'll see her soon, and head off in a search for the components. Together, we'll create something new out of the old. Alright. Alright. The frick are you doing here, child? The bloom was more fun than the person in it. I'm sure it was, kid. I'm sure it was. Clockman. I approached the photographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone, I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off one. That's not an ask right now. Well, good to meet you, and I see you introduced yourself. I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I told the photographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with an empty pockets. I tell Jordan I'll be back. I'll need to ask Jody for some money. Farewell, child. Oh wait, I should probably go get that bike. Although I don't really care all too much. I can do what I want, any way that I want. I mean, that's how you play this game. You do what you want. It's like Breath of the Wild, except cheap, except better. Maybe not. I don't know. It's an opinion, no less. Da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Alright, let's go. On our way. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Da-da-da-da-da. Da 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 da. Ba da da. Ba da da ba da. Ba da da. Ba da. Ba da da da. I'm sure I can get there. How far can I get this thing in here is my question. Never mind. Seems as far as I can go. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Strange piece of technology. It's just like out in the open, out of like nowhere. This is also a dam. There's something to think about. Now, should I think I can just hop over? Yeah. Oh, there's a place here. A thing, you could say. I'm sorry if it looks a little natural. I kinda know what I'm doing. I've kinda done this before. Trust me, it'll be worth it. It's a good game. Alright, we got an atomic control panel. That's one part. I don't know why this section exists in the ship. It shouldn't really. There's nothing really there. Why build extra space? It's unnecessary. But okay. We're done. Now we can go back. Whew. Muy bueno. Alright, next piece. Next piece, we'll do the easier one. Because easier one means last one will be greater and much more important. Shut the heck up. Okay, that'll be fine. There's nothing of use to be found on the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Boop! A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. I hear the sound of the mechanical adjustment being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay. When I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, ramen. Got it. Whatever. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rohana's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with a static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramen? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause with a rumbling static sound that started playing when the ships took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramen? That lever, Tama. The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Oh. Guessing that's a bed. This is weird. They build these ships pretty strangely. I don't... Oh, yeah, this kid's just full crap. Are you looking for a calibrator? Yes, I'm looking for a calibrator. I'm immediately on guard. Simon has always been a mischief maker, taking tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I'm older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get me. Give it back, Sima. I order Sima to give it back. I am a gliding age, and she is a child. No, I don't think I will. Sima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Sima. If you give me some beetles. It's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want or something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to acquiesce. But then, I simply stifle and sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Or, I could just go get some myself, because I'm probably pretty sure that I know where they are. As in, I have no clue where they are, and I'm just making it up as we go along. But hey, funny. But, maybe the farming boy knows where we're going? I have no clue. This one over here. What to say? They do. Well, they say look like they do. I was gonna say, do the sheep have masks? Lamar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. I mean, look at him. Look at that man. So consistent. I don't know why I'm grabbing this. I don't know why I can. Oh. This thing. These things contain stuff. Alright, so that's 20 cuts. Yes, the currency is called cuts. It's such a cool currency system. I'll have to show it. Let's see here. Can I show it from here? Okay, I can't press left to go left. I have to press LB for inventory. I don't have... Yeah, there's no way to change that. So, yeah, we can't access most things. That's just something with the... That's just the problem with the controller, sadly. Limitations with the GameCube controller. Why am I playing with the GameCube controller? It's the easiest one to plug in, okay? Okay? It's my choice, partially. I could have asked about catching beetles for that awful little sign though. You know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up behind it and grab it. I told Jotty that the cartographer wants 50 cups for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money. But you never want to be ruled by it. I think Jotty effuously and head out on my way. PO Box, logging in. Hello Sable, unread messages 0. Have a good day. Thank you. Now, I'm probably not gonna get that custom money. I'm impressed because I didn't realize that my bike was here. I kind of thought I would go without it, but oh no, I found it. Just east of here. East. That's not east. Back. East. Okay, there. East. Oh, it's behind the dam. It would have been more useful to know. I wasn't expecting to go back to the dam, but I kind of forgot about the beetle thing. I remembered it, but then I was like, maybe there's a way to not do it. I don't know why that kind of thought ran over my mind, but no, it did. I don't know if I can do this, but maybe. Oof, maybe. Yes, just barely. Alright. At least I think this is where I can go get some beetles. I'm not 1000% sure. Could be wrong for all I know. Oh, maybe, no, maybe, I don't know. I really don't. I feel like they're back here. Oh, there's something else back here. There's something else back here that I don't think I've seen before. I'm kind of intrigued. What? Am I really going to defile this grave? Of course I will. Alright. I don't know if that was a grave or not, but I took its money. Yay. Is she Muslim? I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I can't. I shouldn't. I should. It's so funny. It's so random. back to life. But the teacher's super excited. Fucking hell. That's the dumbest thing ever in the law. Oh yeah. Right. Let's just continue. I don't know what the bugs are. Dumb ass bugs. North. This is east. She said east. Let's start in that hole over there, which I'm guessing is true. Well, not hole, but whatever this place is. This place looks like it has a shape to it. Would you agree? I'm gonna guess this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm probably wrong. Oh gosh. I wish I knew where those were. If I knew where those freaking beetles were. Because I don't remember where they are. Got no memory of where I can find them. Maybe I should go grab that map. There's some such crap going on in the chat. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can get up, you can walk up to one and just catch it though. Where I wasn't listening. Alright. It's somewhere east of here. Keep that in mind. Now it's asking me for a cartographer's location. So I think we'll just go look for that. I have no idea what time it is. I should probably go to bed. I was thinking I'd be done as soon as I collect all 3 pieces, but I might do it after 2, or even after I get these beetles. Greetings, child. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. Okay. We're done. I thank Jordan for the Euro map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Sure. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there. And they'll have more maps to sell you. I'm from Koa, the Sonic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Oh, he's holding a whole map. I think he's holding a whole map of the whole place. That's something to think about. Okay, so we can still see the map here. If I look to the east, I don't really know where the spot for bugs is. This is to the east. Yeah, no, there's stuff over here. Question is, where's the freaking bike? Over here. At least I found it. It's 10:10, so like we'll give it 50 more minutes. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat. There's some questionable stuff going on. Alright. So wherever this takes us. Dang it. Oh well. Onward, as they say. I have no idea how to get in here. Period. Oh, never. Oh, I think I'm supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to go up there. Yep, that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Alright. You creature. Jesus. Jesus. Alright. How many beetles am I supposed to have? Wow, I need to be able to see it. We should try getting back on the bike and see if that resets it. If not, then well, I just fricked myself over and we're gonna skip everything until tomorrow. But nothing too interesting going on. Maybe I can play XCOM at some point, or Space Invaders or some shit. That would be horrible and make me cry. No. Oh no, you know what really makes me cry? You know what really makes me angry? A stupid, not stupid, but a spiritual successor to Paper Mario called Bug Fables. That thing's difficulty makes me want to cry. Alright. We are here. What am I supposed to be doing with these? To a hiding spot, I think. I can't check. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Sima. Okay. I know she spends a lot of time in the cave and the camp. You could have a look down there. Jetty greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. Goodbye. Right here, I think. Yes. You, creature. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Sima the beetles. Wow. Really? But rather than gloat, she hands me a calibrator and begins to cry? What have I done? You're leaving! You're leaving and you'll never come back! She blows her nose and wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were a friend. I miss her too. There's been a letter here and there, but it's always been to us rather than to me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Simon not to worry, that I'll be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding. By then, she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good, then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. We've got 2 of the pieces. Ooh, Ibexi red dye. This will be for our our little whatchamacallit. Camera's going a little wacky. It's fine. Gonna chat. Alright. Let's go for it. Goes to that big red thing in the distance. I should have loved big red things. It's very pink. It's not pink, it's very like nice tan color. Nice dark tan peaches color. So pink. Yeah. I'm gonna take this as being stupid. I'm good. Save it for being popular. Save it for the audience who actually cares. There you go. Dang, someone wants to smash with me. Dang, that's an appealing offer, but like, dang, I don't know. I thought being a virgin rocks. I thought it was Virginuary. So that's what my best friend told me. It's Virginuary, so I can't really do anything about that. But we'll go here. We'll crash, and then we'll look cool in the explosion right afterwards. See, this is my turn. And see, the game tells you a great job of what's here. Even though I sucked at climbing. Never mind, I suck at climbing. Like I said, I suck at climbing. We've got it this time, I swear. Looks like she avoided touching that. She avoided her hands holding the empty spot. Yeah, no, they do. They intentionally avoid. That's cool. That's cool. Vines here. Like I said, vines. Vines there. Vines here. Some really good game design. It tells you early on, like it tells you really early on, hey, climb here, climb there. It doesn't tell you to climb here, but it's got this little sprout here. So like, it's like the only viable spot, but like it gives you a little nod, like, hey, climb here. Hey, climb here. Makes it much easier to traverse these like very vertical structures, even though you can't get vertical. Like it's not always easy to see vertically. They can tell you, oh, hey, maybe it's a good idea to like climb here. It's kind of telling you that to here, but it's not necessary. There's just something here. Alright. Some nice cordage. And then we get up here and there's more technology and junk. At least it looks like it. It's not always a guarantee. Obviously this doesn't look like a place where you would want to go. But I'm gonna try. I'm in all honesty kind of curious. And I can't do it. Here, and there's a nice little atomic power supply here. Well, that's normal. And then you drop down here. It's finally daytime again. Oh, and the smoke effects. These are some weird smoke effects. I don't know why they do it like that, but I think it might just be a glitch a little bit, but also more of a stylistic choice. I'm not too sure about that. It does that weird side-to-side thing sometimes when you get far away. I just find that the weirdest thing. Did it in the Xbox version. I wasn't sure if it was just a glitch, but apparently it's on Steam as well. But I don't know if I think we'll just I think we'll get our mask. So what we're doing is we're trying to grow up and we're trying to leave the nomadic tribe that we've been living in the rest of our lives, or the entirety of our lives, really. And I have everything I need in order to make my I have all the parts I need to make our hover bike, which is the second to last thing we need before we begin our gliding, as they call it, which is basically growing up. It's basically entering the young adult stage, you could say. Where you're a lot more free, you have a lot more freedom of choice, things like that. Yada yada yada. Don't want to sound too cheesy. I returned to Sizzo with the parts that for the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I'm ready. So then we get the one of the coolest things ever. Scissor relaxes in her workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one truly appreciates when Scissor is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you required, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and I feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, I believe that machines have names held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. So, now we're assembling our ship. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Scissor relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's Alright. And now this is the control unit. Okay. There you go. Put a piece down. Bingo. Power supply. I guess it goes on. That's it. Okay, so apparently the calibrator goes in here. This is not the power supply. Okay. But alright. Here we go. So then, we mold it all together. And if you can see, there's a little achievement. It's like called Simoon. I think that's the name of our, I'm gonna guess that's the name of our bike. I can't remember. Listen. Suzu tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name, Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Suzu know. Simoon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? I asked Suzu what sort of name it is, and if it speaks to any particular clan or nature. If it does, then I do not know of it. Perhaps you will find out on your journey. Suzu shrugs, mostly to herself. Perhaps you won't, but I hardly think it matters. You are bonded all the same. I tell Simoon that I am eager to know her better, and Suzu looks quite proudly at both of us. You are ready then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing perhaps, but Suzu is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon. Take care of her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. I get a machinist badge. So, our goal is to basically come of age, become an adult. Now, how we become an adult will depend on how we go about life. If we choose to go the machinist route, we'll gain the ability to machine whisper, yada yada yada, things like that. Yada yada. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I think scissor twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. Alright. So now we'll go to Jotty, and go to the final gliding ceremony. And then after that, we'll call it a day. I'll take that chat message as a sign that as a empty threat. Yeah, I'll say that. I return to Johnny with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Scissor gave it to me. I told Johnny that Scissor gave me the badge, and you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for Maskcaster in no time. I should think about going to a Maskcaster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. And once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. I will let you choose one. You'll have to feel it out. But when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rohani. There you will assemble your gliding mask, and go. There are things I wish to convey to Jotty here, the depths of love and gratitude, and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I've made you these. They are dyed with traditional Ibexi maroon. I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of Ibexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come to you. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. I am ready. Let us be off. Oh, also, well, I can't. Okay, I can change. There we go. So the bike. Let's see here. Badges, clothing, fishing. I didn't know fishing was a mechanic until today, so. And I still haven't done it, so. Yada yada. Let's see here. We're going this way. Yada yada yada. Escape. Bingo. Alright, this is the final thing we need to do today, and then we will wrap it up. Or is it? I'm not gonna tell you. Or actually I just did, but you didn't hear it from me. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. I would like to say though, in this final scene, this was the first scene that I saw from this game, or like one of the first, the only notable one that I remembered. So, yeah. It's quite significant to me. Alright, let us go then. I think that'll about end it. We'll see what the outside has in store for us, and we'll leave. Or then I'll turn off the stream. So now, everyone else is left, and so, as their nomadic existence is typically normal, now they've left, and it's just us. Jadi's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet it still warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in the transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks of her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends. You are not without family. You are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinists at Burnt Oak Station, and among Suzu's closest friends. Utari is a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion though. As for us, I'll send another message once we return to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. And so, that would be it. Now, we must leave behind everything and start going on our gliding, you could say. That is what we're doing. I've not seen this place last. This is the first place I've seen. And it's not the same one I saw the last time. This guy is there. But I think that'll leave it. I think we'll leave it there. I hope to see you next time. But for now, that'll be it for Sable. I hope y'all enjoyed everything we've done.